Hey guys, real quick before this video starts, I just want to give you a quick heads up that you're probably looking at the time frame for this video and seeing it's like 40 minutes long. So bear in mind, this is going to be a long video, but I just want to quickly come say, I did this video. I didn't realize how long it was, but quite enjoyed this video, so it's a fun video that I really enjoyed making, so I just wanted to quickly give you all a heads up that there will be a segment at the end of this video. You don't have to watch it, it's just a little thank you. And a little update, which I've been doing a lot recently, so watch it if you wish, don't watch it if you want. I know this video is long, so I don't expect this video to be watched by many people, but hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye! Alright, everybody, I said I would do it, and I'm keeping my word. I'm doing it now, which is like a day before I said I would do it, but I thought I might do it now while I have the time. So, we have many more figures here, many figures down here, and a little bit of trinkets, bits and bobs on the desk. The collection up here has also drastically changed as well. And then there's another shelf I have now. I have a bit more of, if you can see, there's a lot more in between kind of shelves. So we've got a lot of shelves to go through all together. And then we've got the usual shelves over here. And these shelves have been moved around slightly, as you can see, so there are things in different places. On the whole, the collection has not changed much. But first of all, before we get started on going through what I have and what's going on, I do want to give a big shout out to Optimal for being the reason that I have all of these figures. So thank you so much, my man. Love you for it, because I wouldn't have the 158, I think, figures that I have without it. And at the moment, this is really all I have the space for. I might get a few more between in the next couple months, but don't expect another update video for a while now. You'd be lucky if you get one soon, but basically this is the premise of it, and I'm very happy with what I've got so far, and there are so many more that I want to get. Just trying to get my hands on it is such a pain, though. So, let's start over here with the desk, and get the microphone out the way. We have Beast Hunter's Twin Strike, the only remnants of Abominus that I have from that line. I did have all of them. I have no clue where they've gone. This was a pickup from my grandparents' house. So, I picked up a lot of figures from my grandparents' house as well. I brought them over, and he was one of them that I picked up and I found. Same with Arachnid. The little baby Arachnid is the Beast Hunter's line as well. And then moving over, next to her is the Masterpiece Ratbat that I have, that came with my Sound Blaster. I'm very happy to have that, and like I said in the original video, I really want to get, I really want to get the rest of the cassettes, so that'd be nice. Then over here we have the original, this is back from 2013, the Botshot Hound, I think it is, yeah, it's Botshot Hound. I'm very happy to have this, and I love him. He's a wonderful figure. And yeah, I really like how he looks, and having these guys here just on the desk underneath everything with the rest of the desk stuff is wonderful. Little Hollywood symbol from my travels to Los Angeles that I did earlier this year. Very happy that I did that. This is a little gold Dwayne The Rock Johnson Eevee I picked up from a convention like 3 years ago or something like that. I have no idea why I got it, I just thought it was funny. So now it just sits there at the desk, underneath the desk. And then we got these are some little bits from Dado, little extra figures that he gave to me. So we've got Miles Morales, Indian Spider-Man, Werewolf Spider-Man, and we've got Cowboy Spider-Man. So we have all these guys up here, just kind of sitting there underneath the desk. I do plan to. There's something I plan for in the future that involves these guys and involves a lot of this stuff here. But that's these little guys. The horse for Cowboy Spider-Man as well. And then over here we have the Galactus Marvel battle set that I have. We've got Johnny Storm up the top, Galactus in the back, Captain America, Black Widow hiding behind the computer, Susan, Invisible Girl, Iron Man, Thor, Mr. Fantastic, Hulk, Thing, and these two I've just gotten recently. I got them like, I think about 3 weeks ago. It's the Battle Armor Miles Morales with Spider-Man 2099, and then the Spider-Man Battle Armor with Anti-Venom. So I added them here, and I do hope to have a little section for them. So that's them. And then we have Masterpiece Sound Blaster, the one and only Masterpiece mainline figure I will ever possess, because I'm happy. Just to put in perspective, all this section here with all these figures is kind of like an odds and ends kind of thing. Stuff that doesn't have a home, because either it doesn't have a shelf specifically, or it's something I really like and I really want to keep close to me, or I'm still just figuring out where it goes. In the back behind Sound Blaster is over here. We have the Black Alloy Lockdown. He's sitting here because I didn't really want to put him on on a pirate shelf, and he's not necessarily, I don't know, I like him too much, so I just like him having nearby. And then over next to him is the, I think this is not the original Transformers Prime Megatron. I think this is the Arms Micron one, because it comes with the crappy gun. I'm going to try and get my hands on the original gun if I can, just the gun, so that I can have it. But this was one that Optimal gave me because he had a little bundle that he found, and he's already owned the figure. I have the APC Toys one, so he gave me this one so I could have the original mold, and I'm very happy to have it. And yeah, I've got a couple future plans with that one. It is a bit yellowed in some areas, but I have an idea for it. It's just whether or not I feel like doing it. I have an idea to make it look like inspired by the Stealth Bomber one. It's I don't know. I'm not sure yet. This Devastator here, ignore the fact that the face is screwed up. I'm not sure why it was sent this way. I'm very upset, and I had an argument with the seller over it. But I bought this because it was $40 to get the original. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to paint it up and fix them myself and just make it better. I don't know yet, but I did get a refund for it, and I forgot to send it back. So, whoops. Anyway, this is, I don't even remember what line it was. The Starscream here. This Starscream was built. It's one of the ones where you can rip off the head and put other parts on to each other. I only ever bought the Starscream because the Starscream was cool. So I'm not sure what line it is. I'll put it up on the screen because in editing I'll find out what the line is. And it's this line, this toy line, that I bought it from. I bought it from when I was a kid. One of the things I came back from my grandparents' house from when I was young. And hiding beside him is a collaborative series Gigawatt, because he has no home. He's just there and existing. This, if you've seen on my recent Instagram post, is a Galvatron, a spare Galvatron I had lying around. And as a kid, I thought customizing, using permanent marker was a wonderful idea, and how wrong was I? I have an idea to make him. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'll put it up on screen. This is Shattered Glass Galvatron. I was thinking of putting his color scheme onto this guy here. I thought that would be a great idea. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you think that would actually be a good idea. Because I think it would look good. So all I gotta do is clean him, prime him up, and do the usual, and then it will add to the custom collection as well, and then you'll have another custom showcase to watch as well. And over here we have the original SS Bumblebee. He is now sitting over here because he is retired from the main line shelf, because there is a new Bumblebee that he has. So we will move up to the top of the shelf, and we'll go from this side over here. We have almost every single Prime that I care for. Liege is coming out next month, so I will get him next month probably. But for what we have currently, we have Mr. Alchemist. Finally got him. Took so long, but I got him eventually. By Cronus, we have Quintus, we have Megatronus back there. We have Onyx, we have Amalgamus. We have Vector Prime as well now. This is the Legacy one, and I got him off of Brand Plus on AliExpress. And if you're ever looking for figures, I would recommend going to Brand Plus, because they sell them for a decent price, and this is the quality that comes out. It's the exact same figure, it's just from bloody China. Then we have Solus, and now G2 Silverbolt is a stand-in for Nexus, because as we saw in the last collection update video, I hate that Nexus. And this is what I meant by I have an idea for the combiner, to keep the combiner function and make him look better. So Silverbolt is actually just Nexus Prime for me. And honestly, I think he actually works out really well. And then we have Alpha Trion over here. If I could ever get my hands on the BotCon one, I would probably have the BotCon one, but he's good for what he's worth. And then we have Primer over here. Now I do plan to get, for the mainline figures, I do plan to get their upgrade kits eventually, that make them look so much cooler and so much better. I'm excited, and I do hope to get them very, very soon, but that's a down the track thing. Over here is my custom Sentinel Prime. You guys seem to love that custom video, and it is just the Metal Hawk body using the Transformers 1, the Transformers 1 cartoon movie, or animated movie, color scheme. And honestly, he looks wonderful, and he stands proud with the rest of them. Now you're probably wondering, am I going to get Star Convoy? No. I absolutely despise Commander class figures. Specifically, I think I've specifically spoken about how I don't like Jetfire, and I sold off the Studio Series Ultra Magnus. That was a Commander class. That was the 86 one. I sold that off to go and to get the Kingdom one. So I will not be getting Star Convoy. For now, this is my 13th Prime stand-in until I can think of a good version of Optimus Prime to stand with the rest of these guys. And like I said, once Liege comes out, he will go up here. Then we have the Cybertronian Knights. So we've got Skeletron, Steelbane, Dragonstorm. These two are called Dragonstorm. I've renamed this one Dragon's Breath and Dragon's Bane, just for simplistic reasons of giving them both different names. So these are the guys from the last night, and I'm very happy to have them. And they are a wonderful group. Now we go downwards, and now this is a different shelf. This is my Heralds of Unicron shelf. Now, if you're acquainted with the Combiner Wars series, you'll understand that, because I have a Combiner Wars Cyclonus back there. In the project, he had the ability to mind control people to combine with him. I don't want to keep that in mind, so I opted to make a whole custom team. And you've probably seen for the last couple months I've been slowly pitching away at it. So we have Galvatron there, and I do want to get my Scourge and some sweeps, and then that will complete this shelf entirely once I have those guys. But we have Kingdom Galvatron, because I love the Kingdom one. I'm not a huge fan of the Studio Series one. And we have Combiner Wars Galvatronus. We also have Power of the Prime's Blackwing. This is the Combiner Wars Ironhide, but turned into, given Toy Hack stickers and some custom paint of my own to make him into a custom Smolder. Much the same with this one here, which is Combiner Wars Trailbreaker, converted with the Fallen Toy Hack sticker sets and then some custom paint to turn him into Flatline. Now, the mask when you get it nowadays doesn't is just a sticker. I didn't like how it looked, so I'm probably going to edit up his face and give him like a silver mask, much like what I've done with the rest of the body. I've made it in silver. So, at the moment, I think he looks fine the way he is. And then we have Power of the Prime's Dreadwind up here as well. And I'll put a photo up next to them, just over here, so you can see what it looks like combined. It looks exactly how you can imagine. But there's a photo from when I took when I had the photos on from when I posted on the Instagram. And then over here is my Wreckers shelf, which is a desperate group of bunch. I wanted them to look like an interesting. They're pulled from a variety of lines, and you'll see some figures that I've had for ages and some that I haven't. So we'll go from right to left just to keep it easy. Over here we have Age of Extinction Crosshairs. We have Age of the Primes Physitron, or Iron Fist, as I prefer to call him. If you're an IDW fanboy, you would call him Iron Fist. This was a beautiful find at a toy fair, which was $30 for the original Roadbuster. He does have his gun, but I've put him on the back because him holding the gun just makes him wobbly. And then we have Generations Cup, which was a beautiful find. I think it was $40 on eBay complete, and he looks beautiful. And I have such a soft spot for the original Generations line. I'm so happy to have it. And then also with the Wreckers, we have Crosscut, we have Legacy Crosscut and Skids, who I am repurposing as just Crosscut and Afterburner. No longer going to be Skids and Mudflap. I have a new Skids and Mudflap on the way, which is the ice cream truck one from Revenge of the Fallen, which I'm excited to have. And then we have the Last Night Hound in the back with Kingdom Ultra Magnus back there, and we also have Legacy Bulkhead, rounding off my Wreckers team. It's a small group, but I do plan to make it bigger, and when I have more space, I will probably get a bigger shelf and have a bit of a bigger set. But onwards we go. We'll go to the top shelf now, and we'll start up there with the Decepticons. So I'm gonna stand on my chair real quick so I can actually get up there. Okay. Start from here. So at the back we have my custom Megatron standing proud, beautiful, and I'm so happy with it. It's the HLH Creations idea where you take the Megatronus body, and then give him the Armada Megatron/Galvatron head. I think he looks beautiful. To be honest, I am not changing the scope and the missile launcher. They are staying because I want mine to be different from his. So I think it looks wonderful. Then we have 86 Soundwave here with my custom The Last Night Barricade, just to make him look a bit better. He's got gold accents and silver accents. And then underneath we have 86 Ravage. Moving over to the back we have Combiner Wars Onslaught. This is the original one. I now have the original Combiner Wars Combaticons, because the other one that I had, it was a knockoff one where I had to put stickers on, unfortunately broke. Its joints came off and he started flopping when I started filming with him, so Optimal helped me locate these guys and I use them for filming now instead of the other ones. And we have 86 Shockwave, whom I found at a comic book shop. I got him for $20, which was beautiful. So happy about that. And then we have Mr. Knockout here, Legacy Knockout, with his custom toe prints, which you can't see because they're obscured by Mr. 86 Laserbeak down here. And then we move over here, we have the Studio Series Sideways, who's got a custom Decepticon sticker, just to make it easy to see, because the Studio Series 1 stickers are terrible. Then we have, this is the Unite Warriors Dead End. I have the Unite Warriors Metasaur. If you've seen on my Instagram, you'll know. And then we have Legacy Tarn. He was, I found him for sale and I just went, yeah, I don't have a Tarn yet, so he looks really nice. I quite like it. It's better to own this one and it's easier to own this one than the MMC's Creations one, of the MMC Coulter, which is like $300-400 at least. So it's nice to be able to own this one and have a Tarn that looks nice. Then we have Mr. Unite Warriors Motormaster standing at the back, standing proud and looks very upset. This is the Combiner Wars Brawl. This is not the this one that I have. This is the new one. Then we have Vortex, the Combaticons Vortex, next to Wild Rider, because if you get the Unite Warriors one, you actually get Wild Rider instead of Off-Road, and that sold me. I am a big Wild Rider fanboy. Absolutely hate Off-Road. And then we have the Bumblebee movie concept Frenzy. I have Rumble and Frenzy. I have no idea who's who. I'm pretty sure I had this argument ages ago. I swear this one's Frenzy and this one's Rumble. I swear that's how it is. But you know what? That argument can happen in the comments. Go nuts. Then we have my Shoutout timeline main villain boy, G-Axis. He's just finished his filming, so he's back on the shelf finally, as are the rest of them. Hence the reason I'm filming this now, because I finished my Shadow Timeline filming. Yay! And then behind we have Universe Drop Shot, which was a beautiful find, and I would really love to get my hands on 2007 Wreckage, like Joe's, because I have a dynamic for them. Much like Joe in Crosshairs Productions Ascension, I have a beautiful dynamic for them that I really want to do, so I need Wreckage. Wreckage is such a pain to find, so good luck. And then we have Swindle and Drag Strip here. Like I said, Unite Warriors, and then this is the original Combiner Wars one. Then the Unite Warriors breakdown. He comes in more of like a cream color rather than a white, which is questionable, but I don't mind it. It's not terrible. And then we have Crasher with her, her little guns. The RAD TFP Arachnid, and then we also have Studio Series is the original Stinger. He is missing his weapons, but I got him at a really decent price, so I can't complain too much. And then again, like I said, Rumble, Frenzy. You tell me which one's which in the comments. I don't bloody know. And then we have Buzzsaw over here. And then to round off the crew, we have Little Blast Off, and this guy was in the box. I got him at a convention. I think it was $100 for Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon, and he's complete, and I love it. He is such a good character. I absolutely love him. But that rounds off the Decepticon cast for now, minus the Seekers, as you saw on the other shelf. They've got their own shelf. Also, let's move down to the Autobots, and you can see that there are quite a few more of them than there are the Decepticons. So, to start off with, we have Combiner Wars Hotspot with Age of Extinction Drift. Finally got a hold of this guy, which contrasts well with my Shatterglass Drift, which you'll see very soon. And we have Little Last Night Squeaks. We have the Kingdom Wheeljack. He does have custom lights that I painted on because I thought that looked cool. Then we have Combiner Wars First Aid. We also have Earthrise Optimus hiding in the back with Generation Blur, which was a joy to find that Optimal helped me get. So very, very happy. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Optimal. So happy that you got me these. And then we move over, we've got the Power of the Primes, Rodimus Prime, and Hot Rod in one. We also have Combiner Wars Blades, and we have Legacy, we have Studio Series 86 RC, and then we have, Legacy Strong Arm, and Legacy Alita. I put these guys all together because I thought having the females, having some girl power in the front looked awesome, so that's why I did that. And then we have Universe Prowl. He is a questionable figure, but I like him, and like I said, I have a soft spot for Universe figures, so I'm very happy that I have him. Behind is the only full Cybertron figure I have, which is Blaster. Optimal was able to get him, I think he got him in the same bundle that he got the Megatron for. And he gave me the blaster because there was two of them, so he was like, oh, we both get blasters. And I'm like, oh, sure, okay, no worries. This is the full Cybertron one, and I really like it. He's actually a really nice figure, and holds pretty well for how old he is. This is Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, but this is a, what was it? It was in a 3-pack with Optimus, Shockwave, and Bumblebee. It was like the Battle City one. Optimal wanted it because he wanted the original Shockwave and the original Optimus. I already have another Optimus down in a different shelf, but I took the Bumblebee off and I think it looks beautiful, and it's the Bumblebee figure that I want. I've always wanted this one to counteract the older Camaro, and I think it looks wonderful, so it sits here on my shelf, and that's why the other one's been retired. We also have Earthrise Sunstreaker, holding the gun from Earthrise Legacy Soundwave because he doesn't need it anymore because he's discombobulated. And behind him we have Generations Perceptor with Generations Sandstorm back there as well. Both beautiful figures to have. So happy to have them. I'm so happy that with Sandstorm and Springer, I actually got 2 of each, so I could make a Treadshot Prime custom, if you've seen the custom video for that. These are the 2 that I have in the back shelf, just enjoying themselves. I love them. In front of him is Excellion, again, also retired from acting for a little bit, so he's back on the shelf where he belongs. I had him on the record shelf for a while because I thought he would make more sense as a record with the attitude that he's got in Shattered Timeline. But please tell me what you think. If you think he deserves to be in here, or if he deserves to be on the record shelf. I don't know, I'm keeping him there for now, spacing reasons. Then we also have Groove, because when I was looking for a Defensor, it was either Rook or Groove, and much like the off-road scenario, I don't like Rook as a figure, well not so much as a figure but as a character. I never got interested with it. I may be inclined to get Off-Road and Groove later down, Off-Road and Rook later down the track, but for now I'm not too fussed with it. Back there was a gift from my girlfriend, Heatwave, beautiful figure. After getting Bulkhead, I went, you know what, I don't hate it, I actually quite enjoy it. So I have him now, and he's such a beautiful figure to have. And also, just because I've actually missed him, hiding back behind there is actually Chase. I just realised that he's hiding behind Bumblebee. I'm going to swap him over after the video so that you can actually see him now. And in front of him is the Generations Spec Ops Jazz. Beautiful figure. I owned it back when I was younger, and then I got rid of it for whatever reason. I think I had the G2 one though. But I love Spec Ops Jazz and I love this mold, and if I can ever get my hands on the Treadshot figure, the official one, I'd be so happy, because this mold is just beautiful to fiddle around with, and it's honestly, I'm excited for it. Over next to him is Cogman, the Last Knight Cogman, with his sword. He was originally with the Knights, but I think he looks better as an Autobot more than anything. And then this is not the Studio Series one, this is actually the Bayway Ironhide, which is like the Chinese or Japanese knockoff made out of die-cast entirely, so quite happy with him. He's beautiful. He was just a cheaper version that Optimal could get a hold of when I told him I wanted an Ironhide. So he just said, would you be happy with that? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then behind him is the Generation Springer, which, like I said, very happy to have that guy. And then beside that is the Solar Storm Grapple, a beautiful figure to have. I'll be even more happy when I have a Hoist and a Trailbreaker to go with it. Whether that be the Generations one or the Earthrise one. I'd probably say the Earthrise one because I'm much more confident. And beside, in front we have Streetwise for the Protector Bot. Beautiful. None of my Protector Bots except for Hotspot and Groove actually have guns. So I'm going to try and get my hands on some guns for them, but it doesn't bother me at the moment. They just sit on the shelf. There's no project I have in mind for them where they need guns. And then these two, if you've seen my Instagram story recently, which you should, so link to the Instagram down below, is the Age of the Primes Cliff Jumper and Smokescreen. I've always wanted a Smokescreen and a Cliff Jumper from Prime. It's nice to have these guys, but I would love to have the original ones if I ever get the opportunity. So we'll see how that goes in the next couple of years, eh? Now we move over to the final shelf. We're gonna start at the top and work our way down. So this is my Seekers shelf, and they are more or less complete. I do, however, want to get my hands on Sandstorm, Cloudcover, and the Decepticon Seeker from that 2 bundle. And turn them into custom Seekers for the Rainmakers, so turn them into Acid Storm, Ion Storm, or Nova Storm, depending on who you ask, and then Sunstorm. So that's what I want to do, but that's a future awaiting to happen. So we'll move from left to right. We have the Earthrise Thrust, which you saw in the original collection, because he was the first one I ever got. And then I went to a convention, I picked up most of these guys. So from the convention I picked up Legacy Dirge here, and then I got the 2-pack for I got the 2-packs here for Thundercracker and Skywarp at that same convention. And then I believe Starscream was picked up on Facebook Marketplace for about $50. So and he was like, I think he was the second last one that I wanted to get my hands on. Now, Ramjet over here, the Legacy Ramjet, I got my hands on him through the convention as well. So most of my convention going was just bringing back the freaking Seekers, to be honest. And then this is not going to be Ramjet, but this G2 Ramjet will have a head remolded, turned into an Earthrise Slipstream when I get the time to do it. But I'm excited to do that and have a Slipstream, because I have 2 now. I have the Shatterglass one as well. And then we move down. This is my Dinobot and my Predacon shelf. And as you can see that they are complete. As you can see, for the difference, they are in mostly beast mode, purely for the fact that I wanted them to stand out on a shelf that was mostly a bunch of robot modes. I wanted these guys to stand out, but with Grimlock and Predaking being the exception, because they just look beautiful in robot mode. So we have the Last Knight Grimlock and the Last Knight Scorn. I do want to get my hands on this Slug and Strafe. And also not Snarl, what's the other one? We got Slug, Strafe. There's too many Dinobots, but I wanted to get my hands on, I want to try and make the teams add up. So there's going to be 3 little ones, and then 2 medium ones, which is Grimwing and Scorn, and then Grimlock and Predaking are the actual, the leaders. So we've got this is the Voyager one, where you've got the rubber for the head and everything. All of these except for Laserback and Skystalker were sourced by Optimal. So Predaking, Grimwing, and Ripclaw came from him. I got Laserback when I was younger. He survived the carnage of me being a child, and this one I picked up at Facebook Marketplace at like $60, because someone was selling him. And I bought him with Rodimus, I think. So I do plan to get these guys, and then that shelf will be pretty much completely finished. We move down to my Shatterglass Autobots. They have upgraded to a bit of a bigger shelf, much the same as the Shatterglass Decepticons. As you see, there are a few more, and there are more on the way that I know of. So we have, for the roster currently, we have my Shatterglass Rodimus, my Rodimus Prime, using the Power of the Prime's Rodimus Unicornus. Then we have Shatterglass Drift, using the Last Knight Drift, because the original one goes for a stupid price and I'm not buying it. And then we have, I found this guy for $20 at the comic shop, at my comic book shop. And this is Dark of the Moon Darksteel. So I slapped a sticker on it and called it, and he is now Shatterglass Sideswipe. And then we move over, we have my custom Shatterglass Optimus Prime, which I am so proud of, and he's done pretty well on the video scale. I'm pretty sure he's got about I think he's one of the lower end ones. He's one of the ones people didn't really care for, but I think he looks wonderful, and I'm excited for his arc in Shattered Timeline. So that's something to look forward to. We have Generation Select's lift ticket as Shatterglass Hoist, and then we have, this is my Shatterglass Bumblebee using the Beast Hunters, Rise of the Beast. Can you tell what my favorite TV show is? Rise of the Beasts, Bumblebee with a bit of black paint just to get at it, and also a blood splatter on his face. A blood splatter on his face. It's basically blood staining from a battle recently with humans that he had. And then we have next to him, this is my Not Barricade, this is Prowl, with his Autobot stickers on his forearms, and he's got a bunch in the vehicle mode as well. He's also got a lot more gold accents rather than the other one. So the other one's got more grey and silver rather than gold. I gave this one more gold just so Prowl seems more like a what's the word? More like a pompous jerk kind of character. You'll see how he is in Timeline. I'm gonna get my chair real quick. But we also have in the back, we have Age of Extinction Hound with the purple Autobot stickers. because the guns and swords and weapons just make him look like a menace to be dealt with. And yeah, there's a lot going on. Then this is we have Legacy, this is Generation Select's DK Breaker, used as Shadowglass Trailbreaker, because why not? They're basically the same character, and it's just so easy to grab obscure repaints like this and just shove stickers on them. And then this is my custom, well, not so much a custom, but this is my repurposed Shadowglass Jetfire, because I absolutely hate the Commander class one, and I think I said this in the original one. I saw this and the color scheme just kind of worked out. I'm considering putting some green accents here. Just I'll put a picture up of the original one, of the same, like, just so that the accents here look quite similar. But he is customized slightly with his stickers to make him a Shadowglass Autobot. Then we have the Gen Selects Magnificus as Shadowglass Perceptor, because there's not much else to say other than it's just Black Perceptor. And then we have the official, my only official Shadowglass figure, which is other than Optimus. This is Shadowglass Ultra Magnus, and he's got the burnt head because that's just the better head. And this is the Beast Hunter's Ratchet, repurposed as Shadowglass Ratchet. So that's the Shadowglass Autobots. And we go down and we have a little bit more of a staffing, a little bit more staff with the Shadowglass Decepticons. I've added in some new guys, and like I said, with the Galvatron that I wanted to, I'll probably have another one to add. But we have, at the moment, we have my Shadowglass custom Treadshot Prime, with Treadshot in front of him, both wielding weapons the exact same. I found this gun in my gun drawer, and I was like, yeah, it looks pretty much the same as that one, so that works. And he is holding a Terminus Blade, which you'll see in Shadow Timeline Part 2. So this whole thing here will actually make a lot of sense. Then we have my Shadowglass custom Perceptor Colors Shockwave, which I am so proud of and so happy. I have no other issues with it. I absolutely love it though. It's just beautiful. And then we move down, we have, this is Shadowglass Treadbolt. As you can see, it's using the Brawn. It was a rejected custom Auto Trooper. And I didn't really care for him. He's just cannon fodder at this point. Then we move over to my custom Shadowglass Broken Mirror inspired Megatron with his Mech-Tech gun over there in the corner. Beside him is Legacy Galaxy Shuttle, repurposed as Shadowglass Astro Train. And we have my custom Soundwave, the other wave, using the Ratchet mold, and I would like to get my hands on the upgrade kit to give him proper tires, because he's got the Cybertronian tires. And then I also want to get some Toy Hack stickers for him to make him into a touring van, and then maybe get some fabric as well to put over at the top of the head to give him that bandana like the official one does. But for the time being, he looks really well done, and I have no issue with him. I think he's quite beautiful. Now this is the next guy on the custom list, so you'll see him very, very soon. I probably will film it right after this. This is Shadowglass Starscream, using the Armada Starscream and painted up a little bit. It's inspired by Joe's Shatteredverse Starscream, but I've added in a little bit of extra bits. So he's got gold crest, he doesn't have any custom blades because I don't have a 3D printer, but I think he looks beautiful. And I'll go through the custom video and how and why that came about. And then here we have my custom Shadowglass Slipstream. She's just had stickers shoved onto her and then called it a win. There's a reason for this. Shadow Timeline explains everything. Not so much part 1, but the rest of the story will. And now we've come up with a name for this one. This is Shadowglass Sidewinder, using Legacy Axle Grease, because the Axle Grease mold is actually quite wonderful. And we go down, my pirate shelf, which has bolstered up a little bit since you last saw it. Last time it was just about 3 of them. And since then I've actually upgraded, and it's getting a bit dark in here. So we have Hatchet and Berserker, and I'd love to get my hands on a crankcase and a crowbar to keep the dreads all together. We also have Nightbird from Rise of the Beast. We also have Battle Trap, and we have Scourge. All of these guys have had the Starseeker Toy Hack stickers, and we have, this is KSI Widow, repurposed as a original character Scanshaw. And then this is the other one from the Iron Fist 2-pack, which you've been probably waiting to see. This is Carnivac. He's been repurposed as a pirate. He was on the Decepticon shelf for a while, but then I thought about putting him as a pirate. I think he fits in, because this is just like a desperate bunch of crazy people, and I hope to get a Cannonball and a couple other characters as well, to continue up the pirate crew. So if you do want to make your own pirate team, head on over to Toy Hacks and get a bunch of these Toy Hack stickers, because they come in a variety of colors. There's green, white, black, and they come in a variety of different sizes, so you get like 3 of them and you'll be fine. You can put together your own crew. They're much the same with the Decepticon, Shatterglass Decepticons, and Shatterglass Autobots. They all have the Toy Hack stickers now, so none of these ridiculous AliExpress crap stickers. And down here we have our final shelf, which is my favorite shelf. It's called the Archive Shelf, so all of my versions of Optimus and Megatron are going to go here. I do plan to get many more to keep it going. But currently we have this is the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime that was originally Orion packs, Shatterglass Orion packs, but he's not anymore. He's been kind of promoted, demoted, almost. I don't know. And then over here we also have we have the APC Toys Optimus Prime here, and then we also have Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. There's not a lot to do with Optimus over here. There's more Megatron. So we have the Last Night Megatron, which I got from the convention for $10. Beautiful find. This is the, I think the Asian exclusive Galvatron that makes him a bit more vibrant, and this I got because I didn't realize I had another Galvatron lying around at my grandparents' house. So thanks to this guy, the custom will exist. We also have the APC Toys Megatron and the original SS Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. And that rounds off the figures for this entire thing. So gonna cut off the video, and gonna go into a bit of an explanation. So for those of you who don't really care about the life updates and the explanation, this next section is entirely pointless, so don't bother watching it. But this is all the collection I have currently for now, so if you are gonna leave, I'll talk to you all later, but if you're not, I'd stick around for the next 10 or so minutes and you'll see a bit of an update. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching that video. It was one heck of a video to make. I think the final cut's like 40 odd minutes long, but hope you all sit back and enjoy. But this little section here is just kind of an update for those who've seen the updates and actually care about the updates. This is not my entire collection. This is just all I have access to currently. I have a lot more collection in a storage unit somewhere in boxes. So at the moment in life, I'm trying to build a house of my own so that I can have a full collection. And that is probably the next collection update you're going to get, is once that house is actually built, or once I move into a house that's a bit bigger, and I can actually have everything all in one area. So don't expect a collection update for a while now, but I will still keep posting on the Instagram for the collection, and giving updates of like what I've bought and what's going on in life. Shattered Timeline will still happen regardless, whether or not I stay in this. No matter what happens, Shattered Timeline will happen. But I just want to let you all know that that is the case. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do another update video for a while, just so that I can get the building update, because I can't actually buy any figures right now due to finance problems. For those of you who've built a house or know what it's like to build a house, you need to make your bank account look absolutely spiffy, and they don't like it when you buy too many Transformer figures or Lego figures and stuff like that. So I'm very constraint on what I can do for the time being. I quite literally can only spend so much money. And unfortunately, I like to spend money on these things because they are a hobby. I really enjoy it. So just bear with me for a couple months while I get everything in order. And once we're in a place where I can actually, do more in terms of like space and everything, I'll have everything back and I'll do an actual collection update. Now, also, I wanted to talk to you all about this little thing that I have going on. I really want to reach 150 subscribers before Shattered Timeline comes out. So, what I need from you guys is to like videos, comment on videos, share videos, subscribe to videos, send these videos to your friends, tell them, hey, this guy's kind of cool, he's got a cool collection, and he makes cool content. I will have gaming content come back. I want to make a gaming video tomorrow, but whether or not I actually get to sit down and do it, because I am a busy human being, is another question. So, please bear with me. I want to bring gaming content back, but I can't. I have a lot going on. This is not a full-time job in the slightest. This is quite literally a hobby. If you guys can get me to a certain point where, I hope one day that I can get to a certain point where it could become a job, that would be wonderful to do. And it would be wild if you guys could make that happen for me. But for now, we work with what we've got, and I make this during the free time that I have. And that's not a lot of free time. I do work a lot. I'm a busy human being. So I do want to thank you guys for those who do actually sit down and watch the videos and, like the videos and comment on the videos. You are all very much appreciated for the time you take to watch my videos. And I do make this. This is such a passion project that I enjoy. And I want to do this for everybody. I make these videos not for myself. I make them for myself, but I make them for other people, because I know there's people out there who enjoy watching these types of videos, and they get inspired to do their own thing. That's all I want to do, is I want to inspire people. So this is just kind of a little notion to give you what's going on, and thank you all for everything you've done for me. So, I remember, like it was yesterday, having 5 subscribers, and having, I think, at the time of recording this, 138 is wild to me. And I know that it's going to go up and everything. This is just a thank you for everybody. So, thank you all for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.